Jamie, for most of us who believe in Christ, we've been taught all our lives that it's about fellowship. And then today we suddenly have it ramped up to abiding. What's really the difference between fellowship and abiding?
Yeah, that's a good question, actually, because you're right. The Christian subculture has latched onto the term fellowship, which is the Greek word koinonia, and we really don't talk as much about abiding, which interestingly, I haven't looked at it in this way, but I'll bet you the word abide, because it appears 116 times, appears as much, if not more, than the word fellowship. And as far as I see it, it works this way. Fellowship is just a general term for what it means to have relationship with Jesus and relationship with each other. Really, we use the term relationship today to describe what they called in biblical times fellowship. But you can't have fellowship without abiding. In a very real way, abiding becomes the pathway to fellowship. Abiding becomes that which you have to do if you're ever going to have fellowship. It'd be no different in a human relationship today. I mean, how could you ever say to your wife or your husband, I want to have a relationship with you, but I don't really want to be close? Well, it wouldn't be much of a relationship. And abiding means closeness. Abiding means that you stay close to God. How do we do that? How we talked about today. Through realizing that He's close to you, that He abides with you, through staying close to Him in your word, through realizing you're a human being, not a human doing. So don't just relegate your Christian life to service, but if you're going to relegate it to anything, relegate it to relationship and relational activity with Him. But it's only through those traits of abiding that we talked about today that you will end up at the place of fellowship. Outside of that, you won't have fellowship with Him. So in a very real way, abiding is more an operative term, especially for the way many Christians function today when it comes to how to get the most out of your walk.
Thank you, Jamie.